Perfect. Nakia from Where's the Buzz? Hi, Gail. Hi, Logan. How are you?
Hi, Nakia.
Great. How are you?
I'm
Good.
doing great. So, ladies, I would say welcome to Harlem and welcome to season three. I absolutely love it. I love you guys' characters. So, when you guys, before joining, were you guys always fans of the show? Because this is going to be a question for the both of you. Or did you become a fan while working on the show?
Originally a fan of the show, even bigger fan after working on the show.
Mm. I'd say same. Same,
I
same.
absolutely love it. Gail, I'll start with you. Eva, who I love, no nonsense businesswoman, but she's coming in and shaking things up a little bit with her new relationship. So for the fans who haven't, because season three is not out yet, tell us a little bit about your character.
Eva is a business venture capitalist, a boss. She's very confident in who she is. She's assertive, she's direct, she's communicative, and she can't really hide much. Even if she were to try it, like everything reads on her face. But she's been this way for quite some time. And I think what's beautiful we see throughout the season is that she starts to get intimate and vulnerable. And we don't see that side of her. We don't expect that side of her. So, um, and then we see that she's also not perfect. Like she's a great person, but she has her own imperfections.
I love her. I love her character, and I love the character of Portia Logan. We have Portia coming into the season and kind of shaking things up as well, especially when you are a new character and a new love interest. And we see in the trailer that you and Ian, your character and Ian, will be staring some things up. So tell us a little bit about Portia.
Yeah, Portia and Ian, if they go back, they go way back. And there's something I think inherently about that long-term relationship, friendship that they've had that makes Camille that much more jealous because Portia is not just some random floozy he picked up down, you know what I mean? This is someone who has been in his life, who knows him well, who knows about their back and forth, who is like in on it all. So I think this just that circumstance that Tracy wrote in it offers a new perspective for Camille to have to look at, you know?
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I love a little shakeup. I love a little drama, especially in a rom com. And I'm like, bring that new love entrances. Bring this person in. We drama. So I absolutely love it. That's why I love you two's characters kind of coming in because though they're different, they're kind of similar in the same way where there's these two women who are here who have boundaries, who are not playing with their partners and letting them know, like, hey, that's cute what you're doing, but I don't have to stay. So that's why I enjoy the character of Portia and Eva. Gail, for you, you know, this show, this is the last season, and we already have established relationships, and we have a cast that's worked together. So is it intimidating coming in and working on something that's already going, or is it something where you're like, this is actually exciting?
It's actually very exciting. But I Eva is not like Logan where she's interactive with, I mean, not Logan, Portia, as
Portia.
interactive with the girls. She's more just a sidebar with me and Ty have our own sidebar. So that was great, but it wasn't intimidating because they were all so nice and so kind and so welcoming. And I didn't know going into it that I wouldn't have scenes with everybody. Um, but yeah, I ended up mainly just having scenes with Jerry and of course Robin Givens, who plays my mom, who's amazing. And it was just like I was giddy. I was like a kid in a candy store.
I want to say I love Eva's, all of her outfits, all of her hairstyles. She was eating. I'm like, yep, give me
The whole crew.
every
Cast.
single outfit, every single thing. Logan, for you, you guys have both worked on some pretty dope and amazing shows. And sometimes, and I was talking to Tracy about this, sometimes when we have certain shows, especially Black shows, where we have had shows that ended, that they didn't give us like the perfect closure or the perfect wrap up or the perfect storyline. So for you, why do you think it's so important, especially like a show like this? Because I watched season three and I really did enjoy the ending and the way that many different characters went off. Why is it so important to kind of wrap those bows up for shows like this?
Um, because these characters are our sisters, our friends, our aunties, like they're real to us. We invest so much into so much of ourselves into them when we're watching it. And I think that if you just cut them off, if you leave them, it feels like a little piece of you dies. It feels like one of your friends is gone. And so And also we put a lot of as viewers, you put a lot of your hopes and dreams and fears onto the characters to watch how they go through them. So to be able to see your feelings kind of wrapped up in a bow, I think is healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. I am one of those fans. I get definitely invested emotionally. And I'm like, I love this. And we need a storyline to end because there's so many shows from years ago where we have no idea what happened. We just create them in our head. So that's why I appreciate a show like this where we actually get an ending and we're like, yes, okay, I can see where everyone's going, where the stories end up.
It's Will Smith's, yeah, it's Will Smith standing in the empty room. Like, it's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Having that moment, like just to be like, this is the end. They go on, but here's your end.
Yes, yes. And I appreciate it. Gail, for you, and both of you guys can answer this, but I'll start with Gail first. Um, we're 3 seasons in and the fans, they stand 10 toes down on the show and we absolutely love the show. So what do you want? Because I normally say, what do you hope? But what do you want the fans to take away from the series in season 3?
Take away from the series as a whole, I just want them to, there's so many, for Black women, for people, period, right? There's so many relationships and jobs and just areas of our life that don't have closure, right? That we just have to make our peace with through our therapist. I want I want people to take away closure, take away understanding, take away new perspective from the whole series, from Harlem season 3, and from Eva. I want them to take away love.
Yes, because I felt the love. I did. I felt the love. Amazing. I was like, she's dope. I feel the love, and I love that she stands in her selfness. She does not play, and neither does her mama. That's what I absolutely love. Logan, what about you? What do you want the fans to take away from this series and from season 3 and from Portia?
Um, I- just to have so much fun watching it, and what a gift that all of us get to experience this show. They packed so much into this season and did it phenomenally. It doesn't feel rushed. It feels full and perfect and nuanced, and I just when I watch the trailer, I'm like, this show is so good. It's so funny. Like, it
Yes.
just makes me it not a lot of things aren't always like that, and there's not a lot of stuff in the world that's like that right now. So enjoy it, escape into it, and be there with your girls. And yeah, that's what I'd say.